Okay, so chapter 5, trigonometry. So, as derived from the Greek word trigonon, the word trigonometry means measurement of triangles. Initially, triangles dealt with the relationship among the sides and angles of triangles, was used in the development of astronomy, navigation, and surveying. And with the development of calculus and physical sciences in 17th century, a development perspective arose, one that viewed the classic trigonometric relationship as function. So consequently, the application of trigonometry expanded to include a vast number of physical phenomena involving rotations and vibrations and um, including many other applications. The distance and midpoints formula, I believe it is very familiar to you. So it often discussed in your previous course, even in senior high. So when we say a distance, that is the measure of the length from 2 points. So denoted by, uh, say in this notation, P sub 1, P sub 2 bar is called the length. No, it is in the notation of absolute value since there is no such length that is negative. So it means the length of the distance is always positive. So given by the formula, we have the absolute value of p sub 1, p sub 2 equals the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. It means that if this is the p sub 2 and p sub 1, so this is now the distance of the given 2 points. Okay, distance formula, let p sub 1 equals x sub 1, y sub 1, and p sub 2, y sub 2, x sub 2, y sub 2 be any points in the Cartesian plane. Then the distance denoted by d of p sub 1, p sub 2 between the points p sub 1 and p sub 2 is defined to be the length of the segment p sub 1, p sub 2 bar joining the 2 point. And the given formula is this one. The distance of p sub 1, p sub 2 equals the absolute value of p sub 1, p sub 2 equals the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. The distance between 2 points in the plane is independent, in which we call p sub 1 and p sub 2. Okay, we will illustrate the distance through the following examples. So find the distance between the point 4, -2, and 3, -3, 6. So if you are find this point in the Cartesian plane, this is in the fourth quadrant, and this is on the second quadrant. So if we have the plane here, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So from this point to, from the fourth quadrant, point somewhere here to second quadrant. So we will find the distance of those 2 points. Okay, so our formula is this. The absolute value of p sub 1, p sub 2 equals the square root of x squared, x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. Okay? It doesn't matter class kung dito kayo mag-start. Suppose, okay, dito yung um, x sub 2 mo, ito yung y sub 2, ito yung x sub 1, y sub 1. Okay, it always lead to the same answer. Okay? So it yields to the same result as long as tama yung pagka-assign mo. Okay. Example number 2, determine if the points are vertices of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles means uh, this triangle must have uh, at least two, okay, two sides that is equal. So if we have the point P sub 1 and P sub 2, P sub 3, there must be two sides of those in the triangle that is equal. So P sub 1 to P sub 2, P sub 2 to P sub 3, and P sub 1 to P sub 3. And okay, in our computation, we get P sub 1, P sub 2, and P sub 1, P sub 3, which is equal. So it means if we have P sub 1 here, tapos P sub 2, and P sub 3, so P sub 1, P sub 2 is 13, and P sub 1, P sub 3 is also 13. And P sub 2, P sub 3 is 13 square root of 2. Since two sides of the in the triangle are of the same length, we conclude that the given vertices is an isosceles triangle. Now, given a line segment determined by the points P sub 1 and P sub 2 in the Cartesian plane, the point which is one half of the distance from P sub 1 to P sub 2 is called the midpoint, denoted by capital letter M, X bar, Y bar. Bar because it is of the mean, okay? The mean of the two points. Okay, so this is our P sub 2, P sub 1, and this is the distance. And one half of that distance is called the midpoint of P sub 2 and P sub 1, denoted by capital letter M, X bar, Y bar. And the midpoint formula, given any two points in the Cartesian plane, is x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. Find the midpoint between the points 7, 3. So this is on the first quadrant, and negative 1, negative 5 in on the third quadrant. Using the midpoint formula, we get m x bar y bar equals x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. Take note na may comma dito, class, because it is a point, okay, in the Cartesian plane. It means coordinate ito, the x and the y. Okay? The same, it doesn't matter kung saan ka mag-assign. Kung ito yung, kunyari, dito ka nag-start, ito yung x sub 1 mo, ito yung x sub 2, it will always yield to the same result. Okay, next, angles under measurements. An angle is determined by rotating a ray half line about its endpoint. The starting point is called the initial side of the angle. The position after the rotation is called the terminal side. Okay, if this is our initial side, okay, after rotating array, ito na ngayon yung terminal side natin. Putting that in the plane, so we get our initial side in x, tapos rotate natin. Okay, and this is now the terminal side. And such an angle is in standard position, as shown in the figure 5.3. Okay, standard position in the x. Positive angles are generated by counterclockwise rotation. Okay, counterclockwise, ganito. Okay, that is the positive angles. And rotating clockwise direction is negative angles. Paganyan. Kapag paganyan is negative angle. Angles are usually labeled with Greek letters such as the alpha or beta or the pi, the phi, mean the theta. Okay, as well as the uppercase letter such as A, B, and C. Okay, in angles having the same initial side and terminal side are called coterminal angles. There is an unlimited number of angles, coterminal angles within a given angles. Okay, this is now rotating the segment, rotating array in counterclockwise direction. So we get positive angles, and rotating array in counterclockwise direction, we get negative angles.